One. Hey, so what? Mortal Kombat 11, all the way. How y'all doing out there? Time to shine, y'all. Hey, son, salam alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What are you doing? Amazing. All right. Did grandma make that spaghetti tonight? Oh man, hopefully tomorrow. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Yep, I was just calling you back. So what do you think about this new school? What's up? Okay. This school it seems like it's a lot smaller than Center City. What do you think? I mean, I said Center City. A lot smaller than Eagle Academy. What do you think? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, son. Well, did you see anybody else from your school other than that? Other than that little girl? Did you see anybody else that you know? Okay. You'll probably see people first day of school, maybe. I don't know. Okay. How's Kaiju been going? You been grinding or you been relaxing? What's up? All right, cool. All right, okay. All right, cool. All right, I know it's getting late. I was just calling to see what's up. I catch up with you a little bit later on. What are you doing now? You still in grandma's room? Okay. Okay. All right. Where's your brother at? Is he there? Okay. All right. You okay? All right. All right, son. I'll talk to you later. Did grandma say go to bed at 12 o'clock? All right. Try not to forget. Okay. All right. I love you, son. Good night. Okay. All right. Okay. What we got? Okay. Interested. Body. Let's do it.
Kitana.
Yo. Hey, what's up, man?
Uh-huh. Hello?
Yo, what's up, man?
Okay, hello. Yeah, what's good?
Everything is good, man. How's it going?
Doing good. How about you?
Hey, man, so far so good, man. Just taking it easy. I was trying to have a few interviews if possible. I wanted to add this to a segment of mine where I interview Mortal Kombat 11 fighters. Excuse me, not Mortal Kombat 11, but just Mortal Kombat fighters. Just asking a few questions and stuff like that.
Hey, yeah, I'm sure with that.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sure with that.
Is it okay? We're live on YouTube. Is that okay?
Yeah, bro,
Cause
you good, bro. Yeah, you good.
all right, first question. Um, when did you first start playing Mortal Kombat?
Well, technically, I did start it when the first Switch came out. When it came on the Switch, like
Okay,
I think that was like what a couple years ago. But now I play on my Xbox, which I've got. I could play for like about a couple, 4 days, I think,
amazing,
5, maybe 7.
amazing. You know what? I think you're the first Switch player that I've come in contact with. How does Mortal Kombat play on Switch, man? How does that
I don't
go?
know, bro. But all I gotta tell you that the game looks ass, bro. That's really all there is to it. The game looks absolutely horrendous.
Okay, wow. Okay. All right. So you started playing Mortal Kombat. You mean with this latest edition, Mortal Kombat 11? That's when you first came to it.
Yeah, I played Mortal Kombat 9. I played Mortal Kombat 2 because one of my cousins had an arcade.
Okay.
So I went from Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 2 to Mortal Kombat 11.
Amazing. All right. Cool. All right. Sounds like you got a little bit of experience with the whole Mortal Kombat thing. You had some experience with that. What about Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat
I
9? How do you feel about Mortal Kombat 9? Was that the 3D era?
it was on I think it was on my cousin's PlayStation 3. I enjoyed that game so much.
Mm.
I probably was losing, but I still enjoyed it so much.
Hmm. All right, cool. All right, so let's get spicy. Who's your main character in Mortal Kombat 11, man?
Ooh. There's two things, because the first time out right now, I main Scorpion 100%, totally, all the time.
Okay.
But I used to main Cabal or Noob. That used to
Hmm.
be my mains.
Luke Sabot and Cabal. Interesting. All right. Who do you don't like in Mortal Kombat 11? You know, as a fighter or whatever. You know.
Oh, oh. First, I'm gonna have to give it a Kung Lao because every Kung Lao I fight, they just spam one certain move and it's always so annoying.
Wow. I think I can relate to that. A lot of people can. All right. Let me see. A person that I dislike in Mortal Kombat 11, Devora, number one. Number one hated, and
Yeah, I would.
Nightwolf. I just something about Nightwolf. I don't like
I know.
him.
It's just I don't know if he's just good or bad. It's hard to tell. I didn't buy him, but I did used to play him.
Yeah, I can't stand Nightwolf. I appreciate you guys for coming in. We are definitely live. We got BTW and we got Jester. Give me 1 second, Jester. I'll be right with you. All right, so moving right along. So are you? Let me see. MK1. Did you already pre-order or what's going on with that situation?
Yeah, I have pre-ordered it like
Okay.
a month ago when they're doing open beta.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're getting ready for tomorrow, which is the 18th through the 21st, that beta gameplay. That's amazing. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And how do you feel about Cameo, man, and its new MK?
Cameo. I mean, I like it. Yeah, it's good. I have like mixed feelings on it, to be honest.
Sure. All right, cool. All right. So in Mortal Kombat 1, do you expect, I mean, who are you expecting to main in Mortal Kombat 1?
I mean, it's either between it's two characters. It's either
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Cage, because it's
Right.
Johnny Cage, or
Okay.
Sub-Zero.
All right. Cool. All right. I wouldn't mind getting back to knowing Sub Zero a little bit better. All right. Cool. My last question, and I'm here in Washington D.C. Can I ask where are you?
I'm in Reno, Nevada right now.
Amazing. All right. Shout out to Nevada, man. We're live. All right. BTW. I really appreciate you. Normally I do fights against viewers at 10 o'clock every night. So if you go to my channel right now, Supreme underscore now, you'll see yourself, you'll hear yourself. And like I said, this is a channel dedicated to MK. So
Uh,
yeah, man, if you look me up, you'll see like a red dot or whatever. If you want to subscribe, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But this interview is priceless. And if I have your permission, can I add this
of
to
course.
okay?
Yep, no problem.
Hey man, thank you so much, BT.
Thank you, bro. All right.
All right.
See you later.
All right, I'll catch up with you later. If I send you a message, just hit me up. I'm gonna try to send you a message a little bit later on.
All right.
All right, thank you so
Bye,
much.
bro. You're welcome.
All right, cool. All right. Jay, Jester, what's up, man?
Uh, Going good, going good. How about you?
Hey man, it is a great day for MK. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Absolutely. The franchise is expanding into a whole new way. You know, everything's going good.
man, it's going good. It's September is on its way. You know what? I'm so anxious and I have anxiety. And like when they told us in like March or May or April that this game was coming out in September, I just wanted to block everything out of Mortal Kombat and just wait for September. But I can't help myself, man. How do you feel about this situation, MK? What's up, man?
Uh, Honestly, it's kind of weird,
Mm-hmm.
because I've been playing it since, uh, I want to say Mortal Kombat 2, the pixelated Mortal
Mm.
Kombat, like the old arcade machines.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I went from there to the PlayStation 2
Okay.
with Mortal Kombat Shadow Monks, Deception, Armageddon.
Mm.
And I've gone through multiple timelines. I played Mortal Kombat 9,
Oh
X, 11. Like,
shit.
I've literally played almost the entire franchise.
Wow.
And lately, it started in X. When they swapped to a whole new timeline, it messed with me because in Mortal Kombat 9, you don't necessarily see it go to Mortal Kombat X.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Hmm. You know what? I think this whole timeline is opening up room for like at least 10 more Mortal Kombats. The reason I'm
it's
saying that
very
is because
possible.
like it's the reason I say that is because it it opens up the possibility for anything. Me personally, I'm more like of an outworlder and I like Chronica. I like what is it? Jiras, the timekeeper. I like what is her name? Cetrion, the daughter of Chronica. I like Shinnok. And I feel like with this whole timeline thing, especially with Jiras and the controllers of time, it's like I feel like anybody could be alive at any point, like in a different realm or something. Maybe I'm crazy for saying
No, there's like multiple theories about
that.
timelines, stuff like that. So I see exactly where you're going with
Okay.
that. It could be an entirely different dimension where Chronica did actually win.
Mm.
You know, it, and honestly, I kind of wanted to see that happen because
Okay.
we always see the good guys win. Obviously, Mortal Kombat 9, Liu
Yes.
Kang dies, comes back in X as a Revenant,
Right.
and into 11 becomes Fire God Liu Kang. However, with that being said,
Hmm.
you know, every Mortal Kombat, good guys win.
Right.
It's the same like cliche, even Marvel movies, DC movies, not
Yes.
gonna go into all that, but
Yes.
with that being said, if Chronica won,
Hmm.
who would have been the new Earthrealm champion? Because if Raiden's supposed to be gone, she
Right.
was going to then get rid of Liu Kang. The entire franchise would have jumped into like a dark
Wow.
age where someone was going to have to like come back from this dystopian to try and rewrite
Hmm.
things back to pre 11.
Okay.
You know where I'm going with this?
Yes, sir.
Like there was a great possibility for that, but with them going into the Fire God Liu Kang, I do want to see how Liu Kang proposed
Yeah.
the entire universe because his ex-girlfriend, aka Katana, if you guys like followed
Mm-hmm.
um, throughout the games, they were very flirty, and Katana is the princess of Outworld,
Hmm.
adopted, not even biological princess, mind you, and she was going to fight for Earthrealm in 9, got killed, came back with Liu Kang in 10 as Revenant. Then they both became warlords in 11, which, that went against their personas when they were natural a living.
Right. You know what?
But
It's kind of strange because with Liu Kang being a Earth roamer, and like you said, Kitana being a outworlder, that kind of there can be a conflict of interest, maybe. And sometimes I wonder, is somebody tricking somebody? But I don't want to get too crazy with it because I see that you're getting deep with it, and I can get a
yeah,
little deep with it too. Now, I do want to say that for the good guy to always win, that's like expected, and I don't like to expect what's expected, and I'm hoping that maybe somebody can break the mold. Like for example, Thanos. We can jump to Marvel. I love it when Thanos destroys 1/3 of the universe. I don't know what the hell he did when he snapped his finger or something like that.
yeah, no, it was 1/3.
I
It was
like that. The good guys, all of them,
finally
didn't
lost.
win.
Yeah,
That kind of added
it was
to
a
me,
giant upset.
you know what? That added value to, I don't know how to even say it. I don't need, who wants to see the good guys win all the time? I mean, I enjoy watching Saw. Saw is like,
Yeah.
but anyway, I don't want to go too far left. But yo, my whole thing is Outworld, and I'm dedicated to destroying Liu Kang. Let's put that number one. And number two, yeah, I'm Outworld, but does that make me a bad person just because I'm Outworld? And number two,
Oh, absolutely not.
just because you're a god, aka Liu Kang, does that mean that you're gonna do everything in
Correct?
agreement
Right? Yeah.
with everybody's will? Everybody has a different will. I mean, how can you make everybody happy? And does that make you a good god? I mean, hey, we have gods. Cetrion is a god. So I think Liu Kang is gonna mess the timeline up, bro. I don't want to give anything out. I don't want to say that I'm connected or affiliated with anybody or anything with Mortal Kombat 1. But I think Liu Kang might end up messing something up. But that's just me. It
And
might open
honestly,
up the
I've
flood.
I've
It
been
might
go
open up the floodgate of hellfire. But I'm just saying. What were you about to say?
I was about to say, honestly, I fully believe you on that because,
Okay.
like, we have to remind the people this is the first time Liu Kang is an actual god.
Okay.
Now, mind you, at this point into Mortal Kombat 1, he's been there millions of years
Right.
trying to shape time, mold it to where his friends come back,
Right.
be able to reconnect with, old acquaintances, so on and so
Mm-hmm.
forth. But in doing that, he's trying to write a perfect timeline for
Mm.
his people. He's not going to do it for Outworld, Reptilian,
Mm.
so on and so forth. I don't know if you guys have like watched the trailers, did a little bit of lore
Right.
research. I don't want to give anything, too spoily.
Right. Right. Right.
But there's a giant upset with the Tarkatan entirety. Baraka wasn't Tarkatan at all. He
What?
gets a disease. He was a merchant.
What?
Yeah, this is actual lore.
Oh shit. Okay, excuse my language, but I'm sorry. It's just
No,
I'm listening.
no. Yeah,
I'm
no.
listening.
So Baraka was actually a merchant. He gets this disease. He finds more people with this said disease. This disease disfigures, mutates you into these Tarkatans. It literally drives you mentally insane to the point where you crave flesh. That's all it is. It's a predatory virus that gets into their system. So, and mind you, I'm gonna like point this out now. I am not a Mortal Kombat employee. I'm just
Okay.
spreading everything that I have researched because
Thank you.
I'm gonna get this game. I'm like I have to.
Same here.
I've been playing Mortal Kombat from a
For
child.
too long,
I got
right?
it. I got it. I've been playing it too long just to stop now.
Right.
So with all this being said,
Yeah.
a giant detail, and you actually see this in the trailers. Melina, or should I say Queen Melina, this is a real big thing to the timeline
Yes.
because Katana is no longer in power. She is literally a protector to Melina, finds her as a golden sister, a golden bond between what was once created in flesh pits and actual human, or should I say, Edenian. So with this being said, that there's going to be a giant upset for Outworld. You got to even look at Reptile's point of view.
Okay.
He's now gone from basic clan, or what was he called? His entire clan had a certain specific name, and I'm sorry that I skipped out on that detail. I can look it up in a second if you want. But instead of that being the case, he is fully reptilian, but he gets the chance to get this human form. He's the only one in his entire clan that gets this human form, and he gets outcasted by it. Everyone that was Outworld or Earthrealm's enemy has gotten screwed over in one way or another. Their origin stories have been completely rewritten. Even Johnny Cage no longer has his green halo. He's been completely rewritten. So a lot of people are either A, going to get upset, B, going to actually like how it goes, but only in the sense of the basic mold that it's in,
Yeah.
And like you said, Liu Kang might screw up even more. He might have made it to where Earthrealm loses, suffers a giant catastrophe, just like Mortal Kombat 9.
Okay.
Like, we don't know how it's gonna go, but I fully vouch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I've seen certain scenes where you had people from Outworld speaking to Liu Kang, saying you're Raiden's chosen one. And everyone in the Outworld seemed to insist that Raiden is misleading people. I don't want to get too deep on that, but the Outworlders blame Raiden on corrupting the timeline. And it's a lot with this, guys. Hey, Zoro, what's going on, man? And then you got, it's just, you know what? I've always referred to Kitana as Princess Kitana. And I've always given Melina, you know what? We're just going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. Like I said, I'm going to tell you guys right now, but I'm not going to tell you guys right now. There's a possibility Liu Kang going to mess this thing up. Let's go on with this interview. You've been playing Mortal Kombat for a minute. MK9, Annihilation, X, Mortal Kombat 2, arcade version. Can I ask you who's your main character? Who's your main?
Oh, I'm a diehard for Scorpion, unfortunately.
It's
Yeah,
all
a lot
good.
of people are gonna hate me
It's all
for that
good.
because Scorpion in almost every game has. Sometimes he's overpowered and sometimes he's just too readable.
Okay.
It depends on the person.
Okay. Okay. All right. Me and you are alike. I mean, Scorpion, and yeah, we are hated, and I don't know. We are a hated group of fighters, man. People who main Scorpion. I don't know if people feel like we're overpowered or something, but I don't know. I'm with you on that. So, is there a fighter that you freaking dislike? I hate Devore. I hate Nightwolf. Who do you dislike?
Honestly, I don't necessarily dislike Nightwolf because, like, in the older games, he was actually a lot better. In fact, he was more of a tank than he is portrayed in MK11.
Okay.
Devora can absolutely disappear from the timeline. She
Please.
just
I-
terrible.
thank you.
MKX was terrible
Please.
with Devora.
Yep.
MK11 terrible. But honestly, Centurion, she should have never been a fighter. She was the elder god of prosperity and light. She should have never went to the dark side. But only because
Wow. Okay.
only because her mother was a timekeeper and told her, "Hey, come here." That's the only reason why she chose to pick up and fight. I mean, obviously, you know, Raiden decapitating her brother, that wasn't a good look. But with that being said, that she should have never been a fighter. She was supposed to be prosperity. She was supposed to protect the realms. If anything, she should have just helped and aided against her mother, Kronika.
Cetrion is very
that.
loyal to her mom, and Shinnok is her brother. I love that family. And
You know, light to the dark,
and
brother to the sister.
And there's a balance in the timeline. Just like there's a North Pole, there's a South Pole. Just like there's California, hey, there's an East Coast. And it's something about the timeline that I don't think everybody's going to understand. It's stuff about this that I'm not even understanding. I'm trying to explain it to myself. And the timeline, I think, can be intricate. And Kronika has played, you know, an important role with timeline in MK11. And like you said, I think Cetrion, I think her position is much higher than what she is. I think her position is a lot higher. And I think she should have been a boss in MK11. Like the boss before the boss, like in Mortal Kombat 1, you had to fight like Goro. Then after Goro, you have to fight Shang Tsung. I think Cetrion could have been a boss before the boss. But I mean, I'm just this little guy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, you are right on that. They could have taken that direction. I mean, she was an elder god.
Exactly.
She had unlimited power. She could have been, you know, in the worst case scenario, just like Shinnok. She could have even been prosperous and one to, you know, put the world in a little bit of danger to try and even. Actually, really and truly, she could have just helped her brother. Her brother's head was still in Netherrealm, and the body was on Earthrealm.
Yeah.
If Elder Gods cannot die, which Shinnok was an Elder God, he was just pushed away from his post. All she had to do was reattach the head to the body.
Right.
Like, you could visibly see him in the first scenes of Mortal Kombat 11, literally talking, with his powers being siphoned from his head as an engine to Liu Kang's War Palace.
Okay, and now we're talking about this. Now I'm like, okay, where's Jaras? I might be saying his name wrong. Jaras. Where's Jaras? Because he's the type of guy you cut his head off, his shit starts to roll in reversal back, and it attaches to his body by itself, and it's like you can't kill him. And it's like, if Shinnok is servant to Kronika, I think, excuse me, if Jiraz is a servant to Chronica, I believe Shinnok is still alive. And you know what really messes me up about MK11? How easily Chronica is destroyed. I don't think Chronica disappears that easy. I mean, we're talking about people who control the timeline, or it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too deep with
No,
it.
you're
But I think
you're not
I think
getting
they made it
deep at
too
all.
easy to get rid of Chronica. They made it too easy. Chronica's a boss, man. Chronica's a boss. I stick by her. Citriana's a
100%. She's worse than Shao
boss.
Kahn.
Yes.
Both Centurion and Chronica were worse than Shao Kahn by far in any of the games.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
By
I
far.
don't. Yeah.
And
yeah.
on top of what she said, in all reality, Chronica is just trapped inside the time vault.
Okay.
Like, if you do any of the towers,
Hmm.
she's literally just punched into the time vault. If you play to the ending of the game, Liu Kang literally lights her on fire, crystallizing her and turning her into sand. And then he starts wielding with the fucking time vault. What do you think happens? She's just trapped in there. For all we know, she's already like back together. Like whole,
Right.
one being, not
Right.
dead. Because you go into Aftermath, Liu Kang had to break out Shang Tsung, Fujin, Sindel from the time vault. He could, for all we know, she's there, just healing.
Right. And with that,
You know,
and let's not talk about sand, because if we're talking about sand, I mean, the only person I can think about is Jiras. And Jiras can do some things that I think a lot of us might not be ready to know that he can do. And to me, Jiras is like a boss. He's like a boss to me. But what were you about to say?
He's able to freeze time itself.
Exactly. So that
he has every power of Chronica. Like, she has distilled him into being the perfect warrior that cannot die.
Okay.
So if here theories here,
right,
if Chronica is dead, Geras doesn't want to serve anymore. But he says that in every intro he's in. He doesn't want to serve anymore. Yet he's indestructible. Well, to a point.
Right.
Excuse me.
Right.
He's immortal. He gets trapped by Raiden down to the Sea of Blood, which is bottomless. He just drowns forever, and somehow he makes his way out.
Wow.
No one tells about this. So he's always being rejuvenated, right? So what's to say he actually found a bottom to the River of Blood, and every time he revived, he just crawled a few feet before suffocating and getting crushed. And he just did that over and over and over again. I could easily see Geras somehow surviving the entire time wipe. I know it's far-fetched,
yes, sir,
for sure, because at this point in time, it's rewind millions of years. They're literally on a space rock. But some way, somehow, Geras was created once. I'm sure he could be created again.
My thing is, Geras, how much are you loyal to Chronica? Are you loyal to the death? What about after death? Are you still loyal to Chronica? Yes, Liu Kang has taken over the threshold, but Jiras, like you said, he's one. He can freeze time. He can see time ahead of time, and can he see time behind time? It's just, I think we're in for a lot, and I think Chronica's not over. I'll be the first person to say that. I might sound stupid for saying it. I don't think Chronica is over. I don't think Shinnok is over, just for the simple fact of Cetrion, and it's just other variables. But you know what, bro? I think we done took people to like a whole lot of chapters with that one. I really appreciate you tonight too, man. Let's see. Next question. What player that you don't like? We went through that one. MK1. So MK1, what did you pre-order or what's going on with that one? You looking forward to getting that?
I am looking forward to getting it,
Cool.
but unfortunately, I am not going to pre-order it while it's in beta.
I was thinking about the
I am the
same
type
shit.
of guy that wants a perfected game. Sure, MK11 still got updates after it became available, ready for the masses, but even still, I don't want to be in the middle of a fight. Sure, people are going to be ahead of me,
Right.
already knowing combos,
right.
might be able to play a little bit of the storyline, so
Yeah.
on and so forth. But with that being said,
Yeah.
that betas can easily ruin a game.
I feel like
But
you.
even still,
I'm listening. What's up?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm listening. What's up?
But even still, it just gets to a point where you could get your hopes up and it immediately gets crushed. Might ruin the game for you. And now some people are pre-ordering it with $100 to get the early access to Shang Tsung, and some people are going to be getting the early access for beta with the $60. If you're on Xbox, it might be different pricing for PlayStation stores. So in general, but I'm that type of guy that really has his hopes up because I'm not just looking at the game for story anymore. Like Mortal Kombat 9 x 11, all the graphics have upgraded so much, and I can appreciate the actual art that's put into these games.
Yes.
So with that being said, NetherRealm Studios, keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
But at the exact same time, just know if you are watching, I have my hopes up. Please don't destroy me.
Yes. You know what? I was thinking the same thing. Like, I could pre-order and play the game just to make content. But what if I was to just wait for the game to actually come out September 19th and just relax and chill? It's just this whole pre-order thing. You know what? I love you, NetherRealm, but it's like people are making a thing out of the pre-order thing, and I know it's a thing because everybody wants to play the video game. Everybody wants to play the beta, but I like a finished product.
100%.
I like a finished product,
gotta imagine.
man.
Yeah, you gotta imagine too. Let's take a look at the past games that have come out and allowed you to play them before everyone else just because you pre-ordered. Cyberpunk 2077 got postponed almost an entire year, if not more, if I'm mistaken, because there was too many bugs with the game because it was so more advanced than other stuff. Another one, Black Ops 4. You pre-ordered that? Well, we saw how Black Ops 4 did. Let's see. Another one, Harry Potter's Hogwarts Legacy, excuse me. Pre-ordered that. It was doing good, and then it started glitching out on me until the updates came for when it was released to everybody.
Interesting.
So,
yeah.
You could pre-order it, but it's at your own risk.
Yeah.
I'm the first one to say if you pre-order a game and it messes it up, is a bad look at that game. It's a very bad look. So, and I'm sure NetherRealm Studios has that in their head because they did the same thing with Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Had the beta out, then they started doing DLC packs when the game first came out. Like, didn't even wait. You could get combat packs, skin packs, so on and so forth. So, buy at your own risk with pre-order. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I love Mortal Kombat, but I think the DLCs and all of that stuff it's cool. I come from an era where we had Mortal Kombat 3 trilogy, and when you bought the game, you had everybody from Motaro to like Goro, from everybody to everybody to everybody. That was the one Mortal Kombat that amazed me. Mortal Kombat 3 trilogy. You guys go look that up.
Mhm.
It wasn't.
Mhm.
It was once upon a time where you had like everybody without a download, without purchasing extra purchases after you purchased the
That there
game.
was no buy wall to the game.
Yeah,
There was no buy wall to
it's
the
kind of
game.
like fun now, but it's kind of like unfun because now it's like digging in my pockets. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like OG Mortal Kombat, which is
Yeah.
a lot of you guys are OG Mortal Kombat. But I do
Yeah.
appreciate the DLC and NetherRealm. Keep doing what you're doing. I love the DLCs. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about Homelander. Are you looking forward to any particular DLC?
Honestly, I when it comes to Homelander,
Yeah.
Omni-Man, stuff like that,
Hmm.
I understand it's Warner Brothers,
Yeah, yeah.
but enough is kind
Enough.
of getting enough, you
Yeah.
know? Like you've introduced
Hmm.
almost the entire DC universe at this point, especially with Mortal Kombat versus DC. So, obviously they're going to put cameos in anyway,
Yeah.
but,
Hmm.
I really don't think, Jason, Predator, Alien, all of those Warner Brothers are in with Batman. You see where I'm
Yeah,
going?
yeah.
Like, don't mind. Yeah, I really absolutely loved those characters, especially Freddy Krueger from Mortal Kombat 9.
Hell
But
yeah.
like, I'm starting like it would be different if they brought back Mortal Kombat characters as
Mm.
cameos. Like certain characters that you could not play in the story. Now
Okay.
that's a cameo. There's I forget his name, but he was a military sergeant
Striker?
for Outworld.
No.
No, he was Outworld. Well, better yet, Chaos Realm.
Okay.
Let me put it that way. If you remember Chaos Realm, you also remember Order Realm, which
Okay.
has Raiko. Raiko, well, there's General Raiko, and then there's the Raiko from Order Realm.
Okay.
One had the power of fire, the other one was just a Shao Kahn cosplay.
Right.
Literally. But back to the point, it's cool to be able to play certain people,
Yeah.
certain characters, but at the same time, it takes away from the lore if you have a random Viltrumite just pop in and try to speed blast people.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It's almost like making Injustice 2 because, randomly Sub-Zero, Raiden,
Right.
where the hell do they come in? Excuse my language.
Yeah.
But where do they come in to a
DC world. I mean,
DC world in chaos?
yeah, it's crazy.
Much less just DC world,
Yeah.
Like I didn't see Sub-Zero try to take down Superman. I'm sure he's able to freeze him at some point in
Right.
time, considering, he's a
I don't.
cryomancer?
I don't like how they mix DC and MK. I don't like that. And you have
Yeah.
people who lobby for like not Mario Brothers. People try to get Nintendo like what was that? People want to get Nintendo involved in this Mortal Kombat thing, and Nintendo's not having it. I don't think Nintendo's gonna have like Mario or Luigi or like Donkey Kong or like anybody like just getting their head sliced off or something like that. Nintendo's not having that, number one.
Absolutely not.
And it's
Nintendo
like,
is more family friendly. If anything, that they're gonna have a Mortal Kombat type of Nintendo game.
yeah,
Like Super Smash Brothers. That's one I can think of right off the bat. That's
Yeah.
already similar.
yeah.
The only thing is it's much more of an open world than it
Mm.
is on Mortal Kombat. It's not just a 2D plane.
Yeah,
But even still, like, sure, Mario's going to be able to do a couple punches and an uppercut to Bowser and
Right.
maybe shoot a fireball if he gets a flower.
right.
But other than that, Bowser's a pretty much a dragon that's
And
just
you
gonna
know
breathe
what?
fire.
And it wasn't that. I was on Twitter a long time ago, and somebody was talking about like a Street Fighter character or like a Capcom character, and I was like, Capcom is not going for that shit. They're not going to bring
Yeah.
Ryu, Ken, or anybody over to the Mortal Kombat universe because I don't think those guys over there at Street Fighter are willing to get. They're not having it. But I mean,
Because I'm
it would
not
be
even gonna lie to
strange. It
you.
would
It would
be
be
nice.
funny.
It would be funny. It would be strange. It would be nice. But I just think that those guys don't mesh with those guys.
Oh,
I don't know.
absolutely not. You know, the first thing that I could see coming to mind if Capcom would ever do that,
Right.
because that's a laughing stock for them.
Right.
I know for a fact that they won't.
Right.
Just the thought of Sub-Zero versus Mega Man. You know, like
Yeah.
that popped in my head once you said that. I'm like, bro, he would freeze that robot just like he did the Cyberlink Quay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is, but no,
Yeah.
I'm low-key just done with the cameos.
Yeah.
Just honestly,
You know
like
what?
it's cool, but
Yeah.
you know, everyone's not gonna take my side. That's fine.
It-
Everyone has their opinion, but I I kind of want to see Omni-Man not in the game. That's just me. He has
Okay.
nothing to do with the Mortal Kombat realm.
Okay. And you know what? You say that, and you're not alone with your perspective. I think there's a lot of people who might feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just they don't have the platform to echo their idea. And me, I'm not a personal fan of Cameo. Like it just reminds me of Street Fighter. It just reminds me of like Tag. It just when you think Mortal Kombat, I don't think Tag or nothing like that. It just reminds me of Tekken. It just gives me that feel. I get where they're going with the cameo. I like it, but I'm looking for more one. I'm looking for more like 1v1. I ain't gonna lie to you. To me, Mortal Kombat started
100%.
off as 1v1, and
Mhm.
I don't know. Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, 100%. One thing I am looking forward to on MK1, however,
What's that?
is the fact that they're bringing back Tag Team. I don't know if you saw that in the trailer,
Okay.
but they are bringing back 2v2s where you're able to
Mm.
swap on screen. You're not having to do a 1v1 and a 1v1 together to see who wins, like they did in Mortal Kombat X. That 3v3 team battle. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of dumb. But, you know, during the time, I'm sure it was fun.
Yeah.
But with them bringing back, like
a
even if
2v.
it's tag team,
You mean a
or
2v2 or something like that?
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
In Mortal Kombat 9, if you pressed RB, I'm pretty sure it was RB
Right.
on the Xbox controller, or RT, or RB? No. I haven't played PlayStation in a long
Yeah,
time.
it's good.
Anyway, if you press the right bumper
Right.
on your controller, you would swap characters.
Hmm.
It was one of the best things in the world,
It
and
was-
you would have 2 health bars for
Yeah.
the 2 different characters. It would give you a second chance almost, and you still had 2 rounds where the characters would come back. Or there was one mode where it was literally just the 2 characters, not double rounds. Like if one character died, that was round 1 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you better pick up with that second character fast. You know.
I think that's going to be fun. I think that's going to be
I
fun.
really
Yeah.
I really do, especially with the fact that if you pair up certain characters, they'll actually work with each other to save you from certain mistakes. Or at least that's what I'm inferring from the main trailer, where you actually see this tag battle where Sub-Zero and Scorpion are on the exact same team, and Scorpion actually uses his spear on Sub-Zero and pulls him out of the way of danger.
That's going to be
You know,
interesting.
that's a game changer. That's a whole game changer to the fighting on every Mortal Kombat, and it's going to be. I honestly think it's going to be chaotic and fun.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. My last question. I'm here in Washington, D.C. Can I ask where you are, if that's okay? Where are you at?
Edwardsville, Illinois.
Amazing. Edwardsville, Illinois.
And
Shout out to the
and yes, you
Bulls.
could use this for any video that you need.
Thank you so much. I was gonna get your consent, your permission. I have a 24-hour channel dedicated to Mortal Kombat 11. It's live all the time, and I'm creating a segment just for Mortal Kombat fighters. Just interviewing you guys, giving you guys roses, giving you guys flowers, showing you guys a lot of appreciation, just bringing this community together. And I want you guys to hear one another. So I'm gonna have a segment, just interviews, and I really thank you, man. I appreciate you, and hopefully we can see each other soon. I'm gonna try to send you a message. If not, send me a message, check on me, or maybe I can check on you sometime.
100%. I would not mind gaming with you.
Yeah.
You seem like a fun dude to play Mortal Kombat with.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to like expand my friends on Mortal Kombat
Yes.
because yeah, playing against the same people unfortunately does get boring because, if you're a fighter, you want to see something different.
Yes. Yes.
You're trying to be the best of the best, but if you know what they're going to do and you just constantly block them, it gets boring.
Yeah. What they say, something, I forgot how they say it. Something sharpens something. You know what I'm trying to say.
Iron sharpens iron. Wood sharpens wood.
Iron sharpens iron or something like that. So I think what you said, mixing up the fight, mixing it up, it could be something
Steel
interesting.
sharpens steel.
Still, that stuff. It could be interesting because
100%.
my gameplay is not built on combos. I'm like built on being sneaky. And when I'm saying sneaky, is like, okay, why
You're saying pure mix-ups.
Yes. I'm like, why does he keep grabbing me type of sneaky type shit? Like, how does he, like, I can frustrate my opponent and stuff like that. And yeah.
You just like making them rage, don't you? You gonna be a fun fighter. I'm not gonna lie.
I could do a few things. I'm not the best fighter, and I'm not gonna say I'm the worst. I might be in the middle. I'll place myself in the middle. And I like to have a good time regardless. And I look forward to seeing you soon, man. Shit. Thank you again. And please come back and visit us again, man. Don't let this be the first and last time. Come back again, please.
Oh, 100%. I will come back.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm sending you a message right now saying, fight me.
All right, cool.
Like, I'm not even joking with you.
All right, cool, man. Hey, Jay, it's been a pleasure all the way from Washington, D.C., all the way to Illinois. We are live, Supreme_now. And I thank you all for making everything great, man. Thank you all. I see you guys in a minute. I'm about to crank up that Call of Duty. And this ends tonight's interview. We had two amazing fighters tonight. And we're going to end it off with the big boy, Jester. Anything you want to say before we end the stream, Jay?
Just to make sure, because I'm trying to give you a follow, give you pretty much give you more views.
Yeah, it's cool.
To make sure, do you have any numbers in your name? Is it just the underscore? Is it all uppercase?
It's just the underscore. Yeah,
just the underscore?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Supreme_ now. You'll see like a red dot. And if you see that, you'll see me. I think I got like 137 followers. So you'll see me.
All right.
YouTube. All right.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready for that 1v1, let me know.
Amazing. All right. Good night, Jay. I'll catch up with you later, man.
Good night, buddy.
All right, cool. All right, y'all. MK11 all the way to MK1. It never ends. The timelines are different. We don't know what's going to happen. It can go left. It can go right. I mean, the possibilities are limitless. Shout out to Outworld. This is Spectrum. Signing off. One and only Supreme_now. I thank you all for coming in. I'm going to switch it over to Call of Duty and the Mortal Kombat channel. I'm going to make that back public. It's private right now, so you can't see it. But I'm about to make that channel public right now. And you guys are going to be able to see that channel. 24 hours consistently every day. Come check us out. All right, yeah, I gotta get my dosage of Call of Duty before I go to bed. So stick around, or I'll see you guys next time. Good night. Damn, I got a lot of interviews left. Shit. Post is no longer available. Brian, 123, and 4 others. I'm gonna try to catch up with y'all tomorrow. See if I can take a screenshot. I'm gonna make the same post tomorrow, and hopefully I'll see you guys. Shang Tsung, yeah, it was a hell of an ending. Right about that.